I would like to thank the organizers for inviting us to present our paper, Enhancing Talent Competitiveness in ASEAN, Insights from Input-Output Efficiency Analysis by Dean Vicente Salvador E. Montaño and also Ramonchito Nalangan, who is also presenting the paper. It is very important that we know that skilled human resources is one of the driving our economic growth and global competitiveness. Investment in human capital contributes to GDP growth. For instance, a 1% increase in human capital led to a 0.37 increase in GDP per capita in ASEAN. ASEAN's global trade underscored the need for skilled workers. ASEAN countries are integrated into the global economy through ever-increasing globalization and trade. Skilled human resources are vital for capitalizing on opportunities in international markets. The role of innovation in enhancing competitiveness. It says here that innovation is a crucial driver of competitiveness in an era of rapid technological change. Skilled human resources are crucial for adopting and leveraging new technologies effectively. Labor market changes. The impact of globalization and technology on labor demands. It is very important that skills like digital literacy, critical thinking, and adaptability is one of the driving forces in the labor market changes. So in ASEAN Economic Community, or AAC, the goal is to create a single market. And with that, they give emphasis on skilled labor for productivity and integration. And in Global Talent Competitiveness Index, or GTCI, it is published annually by INSEAD, provides a comprehensive benchmarking report that assesses how countries and cities grow, attract, and retain talent. So it evaluates their ability to prepare human resources for global competitiveness. So their 2023 report covers 134 countries across all income groups, retail data, and figures. And GTCI includes ranking based on talent competitiveness, focusing on disparities among ASEAN nations. This ranking offers insights for decision makers to understand the talent landscapes and devise strategies to enhance their economies. So there are 4 pillars in GTCI: enabling, attractiveness, grow, retain. And they have output dimension, vocational technical skills, and global knowledge skills. So our primary objectives with this study is to measure the relative efficiency of ASEAN 6 countries in talent competitiveness using data and development analysis. Our specific objective is to identify best practices and areas for improvement, provide a comparative analysis of efficiency across ASEAN 6. So we use DEA, a tool for measuring output and efficiency, applied to ASEAN 6 countries using the 2023 GTCI report. So the objective is to identify best performers and areas for improvement by comparing talent inputs and output. So DA model application, DEA is used to measure the efficiency of DMUs. Inputs and outputs are standardized using maximum normalization, input-oriented model to maximize efficiency by minimizing inputs. Efficiency scores. Score of 1 indicates operating on the efficiency frontier. Score less than 1 suggests areas for improvement. So the ASEAN 6 countries are considered as DMUs. So the input: enable, attract, grow, retain. The output: the vocational technical skill and the global knowledge skills. So the key focus: identify countries that use the resources efficiently for development. So the statistical formula for DEA in an input-oriented context involves calculating the efficiency score of decision-making units based on their input and outputs. The formula for the DEA efficiency score is shown below as. And this is also the formula for GTCI input sub-index and the GTCI output sub-index. In input sub-index, it captures like educational investment, skills development, and supportive regulations. While in GTCI output sub-index, we focuses on outcomes like workforce skills, innovation levels, and economic productivity. So the result and discussion. So based on those formulation, statistical data, Singapore stand out as the regional leader in ASEAN in attracting and retaining talent, ranking second globally, which indicate a highly developed ecosystem for nurturing talent and strong pool for internationally skilled professionals. Malaysia followed behind at 45th globally, reflecting a moderately developed talent pool and somewhat competitive environment for attracting and retaining talent. Falling in the mid-range with Thailand at 75th and Vietnam at 74th, suggests room for improvement in areas such as education, skills development, and fostering an attractive work environment. Currently facing the most significant challenges in talent competitiveness, Indonesia is ranked 82nd, while Philippines in 80th, convey a need for substantial investment in human capital development and creating a more competitive job market. So if you're going to look at the figure 2 ranking, Singapore, their GTCI ranking is number 2, their enabled number 7, attract number 2, grow number 3, their vocational technical skills number 3, while their global knowledge skills is number 1. That's the reason why Singapore stand out with the rest of the ASEAN 6 countries. So if you're going to look at the table 2, the Singapore has an efficient 1. And they're also highest in efficiency score in table 3, the relative efficiency score based on the GTCI framework. Singapore is still number 1, followed by Malaysia and the Philippines. So this study explored the talent competitiveness of Southeast Asian nation with 6 countries using the GTCI framework based on the released 2023 report. The pillar ranking was examined as GTCI sub-indices, and the concept of efficiency score was to gain a comprehensive understanding. Singapore stand out, emerging as regional leader, excelling in attracting, retaining, and developing talent. Its high efficiency score suggests optimal utilization of resources, while Indonesia, Thailand, and Vietnam and the Philippines have areas for improvement in various aspects of talent development, as reflected in their pillar rankings and efficiency score ranging from 0.7 to 0.9. Malaysia displayed a more balanced approach across most pillars, presenting the potential for further improvement but a solid foundation for talent development. The Philippines' high efficiency score needs further investigation because cultural factors or a significant workforce might contribute to these scores. So policy implication. First, we must enhance education system. Countries in the ASEAN region should prioritize reform in their education system, focusing on STEM education, digital skills, and practical knowledge. Attracting and retaining talent. There is a pressing need for ASEAN countries to develop comprehensive strategies to attract and retain talent. This include improving the quality of life, offering competitive salaries and benefits, and creating a favorable work environment. And government policy should promote inclusivity and tolerance toward immigrants to bolster human capital. Investment in infrastructure. Developing robust infrastructure is critical to facilitate talent, mobility, and business competitiveness. Government should allocate resources toward transportation, communication, and digital infrastructure to create an environment conducive to growth. Promoting lifelong learning to ensure that the workforce remain competitive. Government and private sector should encourage lifelong learning and continuous professional development. Programs that foster upskilling and reskilling can help address skills mismatches in the labor market. And encouraging innovation and entrepreneurship. Fostering a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship can attract skilled professionals and create a dynamic job market. This could be achieved through public-private partnership, funding of startups, and incentives of research and development initiative. So that's all, and thank you for the chance to present our paper.